Hey guys, welcome back. So this video is going to be my October TBR slash a little bit of an announcement video. I debated adding the announcement part of it because I tried this last year and it didn't go so well for me, but I'm gonna make the attempt again. So this is going to be a busy month. There's gonna be a lot of different things. There's gonna be 2 different things going on in the month of October on top of reading and work and my usual stuff. So I think it's gonna be a busy month, hectic month. I've been working to get ahead on videos and posts and work so that I can kind of keep a hand on everything and keep everything balanced. But we will talk more about each of those things in a minute. The first thing I want to talk about is my October TBR. So I have been setting set TBRs for the last few months, and I've done my TBR videos. I have not done very well at sticking to those TBRs. I usually read maybe 1 or 2 books from the TBR, and then everything else is just kind of on a whim. I'm definitely more of a mood reader than a set TBR reader. When someone on YouTube or someone on Instagram or whatever the case is, TikTok, whatever it is, I rely heavily on recommendations, and when something sounds good, I want to read it right then and there, and I will immediately try to find it on my library app or Kindle or wherever it is, and I want to read it right away. Because I feel like I just add books to my TBR on my Goodreads, and I just never look at that, and so they stay on there forever. So yeah, it's hard for me to stick to a TBR. I'm trying to be better about it. I've tried in the last few months, but I think for October, I know I said this was a TBR video, but I don't think I'm gonna have a set TBR. I'm not gonna make a list this time. I'm not gonna do the random generator thing that I did in the last couple months. It is fall now for me. Come September, I like to kind of start slowly dipping my toe into all the fall things, and then come October, it's full steam ahead. So I definitely want to read a lot of spooky, Halloween vibe books, witchy books, all the things, paranormal, supernatural, all those things. So I want to have the leeway to kind of just read whatever I'm feeling and not have to feel guilty or bad that I'm not sticking to my TBR. So my plan for the month, because of everything else that I have going on this month, that I'll talk about in a minute. So I'm not gonna have a set TBR for the month. I'm not gonna write down a set TBR. I'm not gonna make a list. I'm just gonna kind of go with the flow, and whatever happens to catch my fancy is what I will read. Whatever happens to catch my attention, whatever sounds good, whatever is fitting the fall vibe, is what I will pick up and read. I have a lot of books currently in my library app that I have not gotten to. I have a lot of books on my Kindle that I want to get to, and I have some ARCs that have been sent to me that I need to get to as well. So, like I said, no set TBR this month. I'm just going to kind of go with the flow, and basically you guys will see on my weekly vlogs and a couple of reading vlogs that I have planned for the month, what I end up reading, and then I'll do a wrap up at the end of the month, obviously, to tell you definitively what I read for the month. So yeah, that is the TBR plan for the month of October. There is no set TBR. Now, on to the other things going on in October. So, like I said, it's going to be a busy month. There's going to be 2 main things going on in October. So, the first is going to be Preptober. Preptober is used to get ready for NaNoWriMo in November. So, NaNoWriMo is National Novel Writing Month. I currently have 2 works in progress. One is a dark romance, and the other is a kind of contemporary romance, definitely lighter than the other. And have a bunch of fan fiction that I'm always writing and short stories and stuff. Nano, I think I'm definitely going to use to focus on those 2 books. Typically during Nano you would focus on 1 book, trying to finish the whole book, 50,000 words. In the month of November for NaNoWriMo, I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to be a rebel, and I'm going to focus on 2 books. I don't anticipate that I will finish these books. It will be a miracle if I write 20,000 words, let alone 50. But NaNoWriMo is very motivating to me. I love being part of the community and participating, and it's the one time of year when I really sit down and really focus on my writing, which I know is not how it's supposed to be, but it's the one time that I really feel motivated. So I'm going to take advantage of that. And so prior to NaNoWriMo in November is Preptober. So during October for Preptober is usually when people will start to prep for NaNoWriMo, whether it's starting to outline or finishing drafts or doing any research they need to do, kind of fleshing out ideas, nailing down characters and personalities and characteristics of characters, all the things they need to do before they can actually sit down and start to draft and write their work in progress during Nano. It's also a time to prep, not just writing wise, but prep kind of your life. So I have some videos from last year. I followed Sarah Cannon last year and kind of what she did for Preptober, which is probably what I'll end up doing again this year. I created a meal plan. I kind of like cleaned my house and got like my clothes and stuff organized, did everything I could so that during November there was less decisions I needed to make, less time I needed to spend making decisions, so that I could spend more time writing. So that is what I'm going to do again. I'm going to prep for NaNoWriMo. Last year I think I did like full, like October was like my focus for my vlogs. That's not going to be the case this year. My Preptober content will be kind of just sprinkled in along with the rest of my content for the month. I may have a couple of dedicated videos, but it's not going to be like the full focus for the month. So yeah, I'm really excited to kind of dive back into writing. I started my second work in progress last month and was really excited about it, and then kind of fell off and haven't really written anymore. Not because I didn't desire to, but because I just felt like I had the time. So the good thing about Nano is it gives you a chance to have like dedicated writing time. So that's another reason why I want to do Preptober, so that I can really like nail things down, get everything figured out, get my life kind of organized before Nano starts, and I really focus on writing again. So yeah, that is the one thing that is going to be a focus for the month. The second thing I think is going to be the most time consuming and probably stress inducing, because I've tried to do this before and it didn't work very well for me. I'm going to try to participate in Vlogtober. So Vlogtober, there's a bunch of them. There's Vlogtober, there's Vlogmas, people do Vlogist in August. So there's several months where people will vlog consecutively throughout the month, like every day. And that is what I'm going to attempt to do. I'm going to attempt to do Vlogtober. So it's not necessarily vlogging every day, but it's going to be a video every day. So I already have my content calendar planned out with what I want to post every day, what video I want, all my content. There's going to be kind of an amalgamation of things. There's going to be Disney content, regular like bookish content, my vlogs, fall content, Halloween content, Preptober content, writing content. So it's going to be a little bit of everything. So if there's something specific that you're looking for, whether it be like if you want fall content but not necessarily writing content, those will probably be in two separate videos, so you can kind of focus on one and not the other. So it's going to be a little bit of everything, and I'm excited to attempt this again, try and get it done, and really focus on filming the videos and getting them edited and up and scheduled, and really getting through it. And I think it'll be a good accomplishment. I think it'll be fun to do. Like I said, I think it's definitely going to be busy and probably hard to push through and have the time to do everything, but I'm excited for it. It's something I've been planning for like 3 or 4 months now, so I've been looking forward to it. Hopefully that like enthusiasm and like determination to do it will stick around, and I will push my way through. And yeah, I'm excited to bring all the content. I know it'll be fun to look back on, and hopefully those of you who are here will enjoy it. And yeah, I'm excited for fall, for the spooky month, for everything coming up in the next few months. I love this time of year. This is my favorite time of year, and especially with the end of the year coming. I talked a little bit in my last vlog about like wanting to do like reorganization and changing up the way I do my planning and calendar blocking and to-do lists and all those things. So that's something I want to do during Preptober also. And yeah, I'm really excited to tackle kind of all these different things and bring you guys along with me. So that's gonna be it for this video. I wanted to, like I said, just talk about my TBR a little bit, and then kind of announce these 2 different things going on in October. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun to film all this content and to get to have this to look back on. So I know that I'm gonna enjoy filming it. I hope you guys enjoy watching it, and I'm excited to bring you guys along with me. So I'll see you in the next one.